of Damascus, a servant in my household, will inherit all of my wealth. You have given me no descendants of my own. So one of my servants will be my heir. Then the Lord said to him, no, your servant will not be your heir, for you will have a son of your own who will be that. Then the Lord took Abram outside and said to him, look up into the sky and count all the stars you can. That's how many descendants you will have. Count him as a righteous because of his faith. Then the Lord told him, I am the Lord who brought you out of Ur to the Chaldeans to give you this land as your possession. But Abram replied, O Lord, how can I be sure that I will actually possess it? The Lord told him, bring me a 3-year-old heifer, a 3-year-old female goat, a 3-year-old ram, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon. I'm sorry. So Abraham presented all of them to him and presented all these to him and killed them. Then he cut each animal down the middle and laid the halves side by side. He did not, however, cut the birds in half. Some vultures swooped down to eat the carcasses, but Abram chased them away. The sun was going down. Abram fell into a deep sleep, and a terrifying darkness came down over him. The Lord said to Abram, you can be sure that your descendants will be strangers in a foreign land, whether they will be oppressed as slaves for 400 years, where they will be oppressed as slaves for 400 years. But I will punish the nation that enslaves them, and in the end they will come away with great wealth. As for you, you will die in peace and be buried in a ripe old age. After 4 generations, your descendants will return here to this land for the sins of the Amorites. Do not yet warrant their destruction. After the sun went down and the darkness fell, Abram saw a smoking fire pot and a flaming torch passing between the halves of the carcasses. So the Lord made a covenant with Abram that day and said, I had given you this land to your descendants, all the way from the border of Egypt to the great Euphrates River. The land is not occupied by the Kenites, Kenizzites, the Kadmonites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Rephaites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Girgashites, and the Jebusites. Welcome back to the program, everybody. I'm Reverend Ced. We're reading that good book. I hope I ain't skip over there, and I know we're in the right position. But if you're just now joining us, we're in Genesis chapter 16, verse 1 through 16. I'm going to give y'all a minute to get it together, to grab that book, baby. How many of y'all want to sing Amazing Grace? If you want to sing Amazing Grace, let me get a hallelujah in the comment. Why are these comments showing here?